Hey, this is Judging Ways bringing you another Crota's End video. In this one, we are going to be crossing the bridge on the hard raid mode. Now, this is the easier, cheesier method to do it. I do have a legitimate guide out there on how to get across this bridge that explains it really well and what you need to do and everything like that. But if you're looking for an easier method, this is probably going to be the way to go. So what you need to do is basically get everything on this side. We're on the original side right now. You need to get everything to despawn. Now, in order for that to happen, you have to do one of two things. You have to do the jump like these people are doing right here, and you don't have to be any certain class. Anybody can actually do these jumps, but you're basically going to jump on this building and get so high up that the game really doesn't recognize you. Now, if you're not able to do this jump, I'll show you or explain how to do this without doing this, but if you want to see some footage on exactly how to do that jump, just let me know in the comments section. My good friend Spartan offered to let me use his footage from this or from another time they did it, and I can show you exactly that. But there those guys are up there. Now, if you're a warlock, obviously you can just kill yourself and then just wait for everything to despawn and then just radiance and pull yourself back, and that's what I'm going to actually do in this video. So there's Rocket. He's just going to hit the center plate, just walk over that center bridge plate, get everything started, and then he's going to go ahead and kill himself. And as soon as the game sees that, it's like, oh, there's nobody alive, there's nobody in play, we're going to go ahead and despawn all the enemies on this side, and that's when I radiance. As soon as I see those enemies despawn, all the warlocks come back to life, the people on the tower can actually come back down. Now, what you have to do next is basically you have to get somebody across to the other side, and you only need to get one person across. So it's just like normal. You basically hold that center bridge plate. While you're holding the center bridge plate to extend the bridge, you have to hold both of the totems on each side. If you don't hold one of those totems, basically it turns red, explodes, and everybody ends up dying. And the reason that we get everything to despawn before we do this instead of afterwards, it's just because it's a lot easier to do this if you're only fighting the sword bearer guy and don't have to worry about all the minions and everybody else. So we're just going to hold this bridge plate. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I think at this point the bridge is extended, so we're going to go ahead and drop the sword bearer. If you have a black hammer, I'm using the icebreaker right now, but if you have a black hammer, that works really well for this guy. But I'm going to go ahead and grab the sword. Now, when you go over the bridge, you really don't have to kill anybody. I think there's a thrall that gets really close to me that I end up taking out, but you do not have to kill the gatekeeper, that guy with the sword right there. Just go right over here to this left lamp, and I think that thrall got a little bit close, and then just kind of crouch down right here. As you can see, the thralls will come over to you, but they will not attack you. In fact, it's kind of funny because a lot of times the thralls will come over to you and they'll actually end up falling off the map. So as you can see, I'm just sitting here. They're not going to bother me the rest of the game. I didn't have to kill one other person. Now, the guys on the other side, they get into whatever position they're comfortable with, and they're just going to snipe everybody over on this other side. And basically, once you snipe the two ogres, that's it. You're going to go ahead and finish it up. So I'm going to skip ahead and show you the perspective on the other side. This is me actually sniping the ogres right here. And as you can see, it's pretty easy. You don't have to worry about anybody attacking you. You've got it really easy. A lot of times these ogres will just stand still. You'll just snipe them. You can see Creamy over on the other side by that lampstand, and we're just going to take them out. Now, let me use this time to explain what you would do, for instance, if you did not have enough people after you despawned everybody and brought everybody back in to actually send somebody across the bridge, because basically you need 4 people. Say you only had one warlock or one person that could make that jump. What you would do instead is you'd get everybody, while you're at full strength, head to 6 people, you'd send one person across and get them to the other side. As soon as that one person got across to the other side, then you would have everybody die or get in that spot. That would despawn everybody, and then that one person that you were able to get up there, or that one warlock, would actually come back in, and then that person would have to actually snipe everybody. It'd probably take a lot longer, but that's an effective method to do it, just in case you're not able to get enough people to send the guy across. But hopefully this helps you out. If you got any questions or comments, make sure you leave them for me. I'll do my best to answer everything. If you want to see how to legitimately get across this bridge, if you don't want to do it this easier, cheesier, make sure you check out my other video. And if you want to see how to actually do that jump on top of the tower, leave that for me in the comments section. I know my good friend Spartan will let me use his footage, and I can show you how to do that as well. But this is where I'm going to end it, guys. As always, take care and God bless.